Hello folks, welcome to my YouTube channel. We're back in here again and we're going to paint this Bugs Bunny I have here, and I'll put you down here where you can see me. My husband went to, I'm trying to think of the name of that lumber place. I can't never, it's a Menards, that's what it is. He went there, and when he went out to the car, he set that alarm off. And boy, here come them hornets, folks. They're not all gone yet. They're still around. That's what I say, folks. Any noise like that, or any vibrations like from the door or anything like that, sets them off. They're swarming around the house and stuff now. I'm having to use my paintbrush, folks, because those paints that I got, it doesn't have gray in it. That's what I'm saying, folks. You know, you buy those colors like that, and they wind up not having the right colors in them. I'm painting Bugs Bunny today, folks. We're going to do the bird video sometime this evening. I'm not going to go out there right now because them hornets are swarming around, because I don't want to get stung. What they're doing, folks, they're underground. They don't have a nest hanging in the tree. They're underground, and they're being very protective about this house here because it's got their larvae in it. And every time they hear a noise, here they come. They hear the patio door like I'm going outside. Here they come. And they're only doing what's natural, folks. You know, that's natural for them to do that because they're being protective of their nest. But still, folks, that's unnerving because you don't know if you're going to get stung because they're doing it or what, you know. There's a lot of them too, folks. That's why it's taken a while to exterminate them. They had an old abandoned house up here, folks, right up above us here, and that's what caused them. They left that abandoned house sitting and everything was in it. And that's what happens, folks. They get in there and build their nest, and they finally wind up tearing it down. But still, we're suffering the after effects from that old house. Leaving an abandoned house like that, folks, is no good. That's what causes that kind of stuff. But right now, most likely, if you was outside, you'd probably wind up getting stung. And I'm aggravated too because I looked around for my paintbrush that I normally use and I couldn't find it. I cleaned up the other day and I put that paintbrush somewhere and I don't know what I've done with it, folks. But hi, folks. We're not stressing about anything, are we, folks? We're just painting and having fun. I tried to get that paint to turn gray, folks, but I'm having a hard time getting it to turn gray. So we're just going to do the best we can here, okay? We ain't stressing about anything. We ain't worried about nothing, folks. We're just kicking back and relaxing and enjoying the day. But like I said, folks, the only thing about using paint, you have to wait for the paint to dry before you can do anything else, folks. But that's okay. We got plenty of time. We spend time together quite a bit. I might try mixing a little bit more white paint in there, folks. Well, I'm getting paint all over me, see, folks? I'm painting myself, not Bugs Bunny. Put a little more white paint in there so we can get it to turn gray. Because I'm using black and white, folks. Starting to get a little bit lighter. And you know, when he dries, wherever it's dark at, I can go back over it, later on when it dries and repaint him so he'll be the right color. So I'm not stressing. And I'm also doing the best I can with this pen, this paintbrush I got, folks. This ain't the one I usually use. I think I finally got it to turn gray. You got to put quite a bit of white in with black. Can't make a big issue out of stuff, folks, because that's what makes your blood pressure go up. A lot of people make a big deal out of nothing, you know. We can't do that. And we don't realize, folks, that we're just blessed to be, you know, to wake up every morning. Because some people pass away in their sleep, folks. And that's the case. If you woke up this morning, folks, you're blessed, okay? And that's what you got to think about. There ain't nothing gonna save anything, folks, on this earth except God. Politics ain't gonna solve the problem or anything like that. It's gonna have to be God's gonna have to step in, and or he don't have to. God can do anything he wants to, but God's gonna step in and take care of this situation, folks. I'm not going to go into no details with it because I'm not political or anything like that, but yep, God is going to take care of the situation, folks. And remember, all the situations that's going on nowadays, folks, is temporary. We're living in a dying world, folks. You're not going to be here forever, and nobody else is either, folks. That's one thing that you got to keep in mind. Everything's temporary, folks. You're only here to make a choice, and that's it. A choice where you're going to spend eternity. And that's the most important thing there to remember, folks. Where you're going to spend eternity when you die is the most important thing. because they ain't none of us gonna be here forever. People may be enjoying what they want, now, the here and now, but later on they may not be, folks. If we don't acknowledge God and read our Bible and go to church like we're supposed to, and obey what God tells us to do, then it's going to be too bad, folks. And I'm hoping my viewers here makes the decision that they're gonna push forward and try to live right and do what they're supposed to while they're here. Because, folks, we can deny it all we want to, but denying it's not going to get us anywhere. It's real. God is coming back someday. And for those of you who choose the temporary world, it's going to be a sad situation, folks. People are treating each other wrong. They're trying to what do you say? How do you say it, folks? Trying to cut each other down and making up stories on each other and all kinds of stuff. But, folks, all that stuff's going to be accounted for now. And you got to believe me when I tell you. Everything that we're doing, the here and now, is going to be we're going to be held accountable for it. And for those of you who don't believe, you will. You will believe later. You can deny God all you want to, folks, but you ain't going to put him out of existence. Nope, you ain't going to get rid of him, no matter if you put him out of schools or whatever you try to do, folks. He's not going to go away. And the reason being, folks, he's controlling things. Whatever happens on this earth, God is in control, folks. And there ain't nothing we can do to stop that. He's controlling your life, whether you believe in him or not. That's your choice, folks. But he's still controlling. And he's going to punish anybody that is not doing what they're supposed to do, folks. Just saying. Just remember, God is the only one that is going to be able to do anything about what's going on right now these days, folks. Don't look to politicians or anything like that, because they're not gonna do away with anything bad. Nope, they're not gonna do away with anything bad, folks, because remember, politicians are, they are worldly people too, folks. All the worldly people are going to be held accountable on whatever they do. Well, thank you, folks, and you have a nice day and a blessed day too. Thank you, and you got this, folks. See the pain on my thumb, folks? Have a good day. Bye.